Daddy sent you a flirty text. Cold CEO rushes to single dad's house. Story. The night had settled softly over Rosebridge City when Evan Hale, a single dad and part-time home-based graphic designer, tucked his 8-year-old daughter Lily into bed. Their small rental house wasn't big, but it was warm, peaceful, and filled with hand-drawn stars and glow stickers Lily had placed everywhere. "Good night, Daddy," Lily whispered, hugging her stuffed owl. "Good night, Bug," Evan whispered. Outside, the wind blew against the windows, and Evan walked into the living room, ready to send a final message to his boss. Well, technically not his boss, but the person whose company hired him as a contracted designer. Aurora Steele. The cold CEO. Untouchable. Famous for her silence, her icy eyes, and for firing people with a single-line email. He had only spoken to her twice on voice calls. She always kept it short. He never imagined she'd know his name. Tonight, he needed approval for the final layout so he could get paid on time. Bills were piling, Lily needed school supplies, and the rent was due. He typed a message quickly. "Accept." Lily ran out of her room, giggling, and jumped on him, and her tiny hand hit send before he even read what he wrote. He looked, then froze. Evan sent, "If you want me, just say it." His soul left his body. "Lily," he whispered, panicking. "What? It's funny." She laughed. "No, no, no, this is my CEO, my cold CEO, my Ice Queen CEO." He grabbed the phone. Maybe he could unsend too late. 3 dots appeared. Aurora was typing. Meanwhile, across the city, Aurora Steele sat alone on the top floor of Steele Innovations, staring at the message on her private phone. "If you want me, just say it." Her heart actually skipped. Nobody texted her like that. Nobody dared. She had been raised with strict business etiquette. Romance wasn't part of her world. She didn't even know the last time she blushed. But she knew Evan Hale. Quiet. Polite. Soft-spoken. His designs always arrived with a handwritten note scanned into the file. "Hope this helps." "Thank you." She remembered his voice, warm, gentle, very unlike the corporate world she lived in. Aurora read the message again. Her icy composure cracked. She grabbed her coat, her car keys. Her security detail tried to follow her, but she raised a hand. "No, I'm going alone." "Ma'am." "I said alone." She walked out into the night. Why she didn't know. She only knew that Evan Hale had sent a message she couldn't ignore. Back at Evan's house, Evan paced the living room. "She's going to fire me," he groaned. "She's going to call HR. She's going to." A knock. Not just any knock. A fast, urgent one. Lily peeked from behind the couch. "Daddy, someone's outside." Evan cracked the door open. Then froze. Aurora Steele stood on his doorstep. In the cold. Her hair blowing in the wind. Her eyes, softer than he'd ever seen. "Miss Steele," he whispered, half choking. She stepped inside without waiting for permission. "You sent me a message." It was a mistake. I swear." My daughter pressed the phone. "I didn't even." Lily waved sweetly. "Hi." Aurora stared at Lily for a moment. Her expression changed. She melted, almost. Then she turned back to Evan. "Why did that message scare you?" she asked quietly. "Because you're my CEO," he said. "And I respect you." I'd never flirt with you. I'm not that kind of man. Aurora removed her coat slowly. I know. That's why I drove here. Evan blinked. What? She stepped closer, calmer now. I'm used to people flirting with my money, my company, or what I can give them, not with me. He swallowed. I wasn't flirting. But what if you had been? She asked softly. What would you have said, if you weren't scared? Evan's mouth opened. Closed. Opened again. Lily suddenly tugged Aurora's sleeve. My daddy's shy, she announced. Aurora's lips curved her first smile of the night. Is he? Lily nodded seriously. He makes pancakes. And he helps me make stars for the ceiling. And he sings at bedtime. Lily, Evan whined. Aurora's gaze softened as she watched father and daughter. Then she looked right at him. I came here because I wanted to know something. What? If the man who sent that message, she whispered, actually meant any part of it. Evan felt his heart racing. Slowly, he found his voice. I didn't mean to send that text, he said. But, if I ever said anything like that, it would never be a joke. Aurora inhaled sharply. Silence filled the room. Warm. Electric. Unexpected. Lily broke it. Daddy, are you going to kiss her? Evan's eyes widened. Aurora actually laughed a light, surprised laugh. Lily, go to bed, Evan said, flustered. But I'm not sleepy. Aurora knelt. Lily, she whispered gently, if you go to bed, maybe your daddy and I will talk about pancakes in the morning. Pancakes, Lily gasped. Okay. She ran off, leaving them alone. The house grew quiet again. Aurora turned back to Evan. You have a beautiful home, she said softly. It's small. It's warm. He looked at her. She looked at him. Something shifted. Why me? He asked. You could be with anyone. Aurora stepped closer. I've spent years alone, she said. In empty offices. Empty penthouses. Empty meetings. Her voice shook. And then I meet a man who works from home so he can raise his daughter. A man who speaks softly but designs with passion. A man who thinks he's ordinary when he's not. Evan exhaled slowly. Aurora. She looked into his eyes. I didn't come here to fire you, she whispered. I came, because that text made me feel something I haven't felt in years. What, did you feel? She swallowed. Wanted. Evan stepped toward her closer than before. His hand brushed her cheek. She didn't pull away. This is crazy, he whispered. Yes, she said. But it feels right. And for the first time in forever, Aurora Steele let someone melt her walls. Evan leaned in. Slowly. Carefully. Not because of the message. But because he wanted to. Their lips finally met. Soft. Warm. Real. Aurora breathed out shakily. I'm glad your daughter sent that message, she whispered. Evan laughed softly. I'm not. Then you'll have to send a real flirty text next time. He raised an eyebrow. You want one? She smirked. I'll be waiting. 2 months later. Aurora sat at Evan's little dining table, making pancakes with Lily while wearing a soft hoodie Evan bought her. She wasn't cold anymore. Not here. Not with them. Evan kissed her cheek. Lily squealed. Daddy's flirting again. Aurora smiled. Good, she whispered. Because this time, I want him to. And just like that, the cold CEO found warmth. The single dad found love. And Lily found the family she always dreamed of. A happy ending that began with one accidental text.